Hello, fans of gun issues. This is Cactus Jim speaking. Good evening. The topic of this video is gun control. What is it? So, here are a couple of guns. That's a 1911, which gun people know what that is. If you're not a gun person, it's a .45 caliber automatic, semi-automatic. And I really hate that designation that you have to keep clarifying, automatic, semi-automatic. They just should make all firearms like this functional in either mode. You just flip a switch and it's fully automatic, but it only holds 8 rounds, so you go through a lot of ammo and money. So that's one type of handgun called a pistol, semi-automatic, and this is a revolver, which holds 6 shots or rounds for those who don't know anything. The difference is the semi-automatic pistol has a magazine which you eject by pressing a button. I'm sure you've seen it in a dozen movies at least, unless you've been living in, I don't know where, some primitive society where there's no televisions, no flush toilets, nothing like that. So the issue of gun control, back to that, as, say, liberals see it, is to limit the type of guns that people can buy. And the way I look at it, even though I actually am mostly a liberal, mostly a liberal. Anyway, actually I don't know what I am. So I see it as limit the type of people that buy guns, not the type of guns that people can buy. And so the solution is rather simple. Before anybody at any age buys a gun, you get a permit. You go through a background check similar to what you go through when each and every time you buy a firearm, which is very annoying. Have to answer the same questions on the same form. So in my version of this, you only do that one time. Okay, you either pass or fail. It goes through NCIC and NCIS. No, wait a minute, that's a television show. Oh, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. You do a background check. You get checked, by some FBI drone. Anyway, under my version, you do it one time and that's it. And if you fail, then you never can buy a gun, basically. So, what's wrong with that? Is there a problem with it? Well, you ask, what if I already own a gun or guns? Well, no problem then. Okay, just keep your guns and don't ask, don't tell. Keep your mouth shut. So back to the guns at issue here. As liberals see it, you ban certain types of guns, like not this particular one, it only holds 7+1 round. But there are 9mm and 380s, I guess, that hold a 25 or 30 round magazine. So are those to be banned? I don't know. Oh, not under my version of it. As long as you have your license and your permit, you're good. So the revolver, even though this is a lot more powerful, it's a .44 Magnum, but it holds 6 rounds and that's it. There's no magazine to change, so once you expend all 6 rounds, you have to pop the cylinder out and reload it. And that takes time. And the time that you did that with your automatic, semi-automatic, you could have probably fired 24 rounds as opposed to the 8 rounds in the revolver. It's not just this revolver. If I have a .357 Magnum, same thing, 6 rounds. I have a .22 Magnum Taurus. That actually holds 9 rounds, but they're .22s, so not a great defensive weapon. That's my idea. Of course, I have no influence or power over lawmakers and decision makers in Washington, so I want everybody to watch this video to write down what you just heard and send it to your elected officials. That's all I'm asking you to do. Thanks for watching. Good night and good luck.